let's see now for the next one. What do we have here?
Bring it on.
So the next one's gonna be AMP, the top, our top three, our big three right here. Okay, guys, our big three.
Top three. This ain't number 2 or number 3.
In our hearts, it is.
Exactly.
Let's see.
Okay, so AMP paired with the US dollar, weekly time frame, data coming from Coinbase. Again, I'm not going to go over this again because all we've done is go straight to the downside, right? Once it was listed on Coinbase, pumped up to the upside, and all we did, we bounced around for quite some time, maybe about 2.5, 3 months, give or take a couple of weeks. And then all we've done is just melt to the downside, right? Chart zoomed out, looks ridiculous, right? Look at that. That just looks
it's just going down. It's just like a slide.
Exactly. So now let's zoom in and look at more relevant prices.
There's some action going on down there.
Oh, there is. But Jesus, I don't like to see these red candles to the downside. And as you could see here, let me adjust my chart just real quick before we get too ahead of ourselves. Here we go. Let's move this over and lock it back into place. Okay, I'm only doing that real quick because it looks like we're getting pulled back to it. So you could see the red box, a little bit of support. We melted through it, resistance on the way up, stayed below it, tried to pump above it, got rejected back down, stayed below it for a long time, multiple months, just about a year or... No, so yeah, we were down below it for about a year before we rocketed back above it, got pulled back below it before getting rejected to the downside, and now we're repeating our move from the earlier this year of March of this year, but we didn't quite wick as high as that previous move over here. You could see we fell just slightly short, and now we're already coming back down to the downside. Hopefully this time it acts as support, strong support before moving up to the upside. So upside potentials for AMP.
94% of you are watching but not subscribed. If you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button now and help us reach our goal of 500 subscribers by the end of 2024. Let's just make it happen together. Now let's get back to the video.
So upside potentials for AMP would be mainly because I already have them marked out. The Fibonacci I'm not looking at too much with AMP, but a main level over here, because all I did was look at the candle bodies here. You could see you have wicks just about coming down to it, wicking through it, candle bodies sitting on it, more candle bodies sitting on it, wicks going through. You have opens and closures. That's 0.02429. So basically 2.5 cents is a movement I'm looking for in AMP. Another movement here, just like I said before, you got a couple wicks through it, and this red box was drawn on the daily time frame just because it has a little bit more data. But another level for AMP would be 0.03493. So 3.5 cents. And again, onwards from there, about every cent movement until we start breaking the all-time highs. And, you know, when AMP price gets a little bit higher, those movements, like when we get to 2.5 cents, we would be 100% movement away from 5 cents. So really, once we start getting a little bit higher, a little bit more money flowing in with minimal sells with AMP, then we'll just start moving to the upside. But a lot of chop in the current area. I hope we stay above a penny, even though we're not above a penny currently. Let's hope to get back above a penny, reclaim it, and not come back to it.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's been holding up pretty strong around the point, 0.009, right?
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, it just needs to break that 0.016.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, maybe 1.017.
Yeah, so yeah, it just needs to surpass that, and we'll be looking at more upside in the future, hopefully with AMP. The community is going really strong on Twitter. Everybody's hyped up because we haven't seen these numbers in a long time.
Right.
I mean, from March in the May.
So a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while too. So before that, we hadn't seen nothing like that. Everybody has a lot of hope for this coin, and you know, we're very invested in this coin, so we want it to do good, and we think it's going to do good. Hopefully, it copies XRP's move.
True.
All right.